me, this is fascinating. Why is Spotify Wrapped so popular?
Well, they have the largest user base and they're constantly innovating, right? Innovation is the key. Gamification is the key for engagement. And we're seeing new features coming out each year. And it seems like the users really like these features. Compared to its competitors, for example, Apple came out with a similar copycat feature, year-end in review. But if you look at Apple's year-end in review, it basically just took what Spotify had and put it into Apple. It didn't put any of its own spins on it. And so when Apple launched the Apple feature, people, they really get that excited about it. So you have to constantly innovate. And I feel like Spotify is in the hot seat of innovation right now.
Yeah, certainly. And it's also got that decade of experience to build upon, and people have grown used to it. So let's talk about why exactly other versions of Spotify Wrapped, for lack of a better term, are falling short. Do you think these new versions, YouTube, Amazon, will they be able to crack the code and build on this hype?
Well, in a way, they're competing in different markets, right? YouTube is competing in the video market. Amazon is, something very different as well. So if you want to compete with Spotify in music, you have to come up with new features that stick with user. And Spotify is already the 800-pound gorilla in the room right now. So if you want to knock the king off his seat, you better come out with something really viral. And so far, what I've seen is competitors fail to do so. Now, I have seen a lot of year-end in review functions in different, non-music apps, right? My workout app has the year-end in review function. My finance app, in which you can compare your portfolio with your friends and share. That already remind me how miserably I did in my stock portfolio this year. So, it's different. So for music, right now, Spotify is in a very happy position.
They've had these year-end things since the dawn of time. I mean, when I was a kid in the dinosaur era, we listened to songs, that were popular throughout the year. So these really do strike a chord with people, no pun intended. And I think people really like the fact that it builds on what they like as well.
Yeah, it's very personalized, it's shareable, and it gamifies. So for example, there's the feature in which users, AI can guess your age based on your music taste, and then you can share that. It's fun, right? There's the new feature in which the AI will generate a podcast talking about your taste in music. That's also fun. That's also shareable. So engagement is the key. When users engage, they spend more money, and that's how Spotify was able to make a good profit this year.
That's great stuff. Now, is Spotify Wrapped significant to the artist on the app in any way? Like, do these artists stand to benefit, to gain from the feature?
Well, of course, right? It brings visibility. So when I share that I like to listen to Taylor Swift, well, okay, maybe Taylor Swift doesn't need any more visibility. If I say okay. I like to, she's doing okay. But if I see my friends sharing about artists that I have never heard of, it gives me a chance to sample music and artistry that I normally do not get to listen to. So it is a great advertisement and bring visibility to artists, especially the lower tier artists that you normally don't hear a lot of playtime. So it's a great feature, and I think the artists, as well as Spotify, benefit from this feature.
Okay, big question here. How is AI going to play into the future of Spotify Wrapped? Because, AI is the most important thing in the world right now.
So with the advent and continued improvement in AI, what you're going to see is that your Spotify Wrapped will become more and more personalized. It can look at your music taste, and it can look at what you have done throughout the year and give you a detailed review of music that you might like that you don't know otherwise. AI can also generate songs sang by artists that you like, which doesn't even exist, right? So if I like Taylor Swift, I can generate songs sang by Dolly Parton, but worded by Taylor Swift. These are all things that AI can do, and it increase exponentially the universe of possibilities in which people can enjoy. And so overall, it's a great positive for both the artist and, most importantly, the users.
David, this is great stuff. I think it's going to be really fascinating. You talked about banking, workout measures going through. This is just going to grow and grow and grow. And with the advent of AI, who knows where. David, yeah, thank you so much for your insight. We appreciate it.
Thank you.